riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Always on my own, trying to find up a home.
Yeah, hey, gotta have dry like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on the big trip. Gotta run it up real quick. Trip.
On the floor for the visiting team. At power forward, PJ Washington. At center, Mason Plumlee. At shooting guard, Terry Rozier III. At the other forward position, Gordon Hayward. At the other guard position, LaMelo Ball. The head coach of the visiting team is James Borrego. Let's meet the starters for your Dallas Mavericks. At center, 6'10", number 7, Dwight Howard. At forward, 6'7", number 10, Dodo Jordan. At guard, 6'5", number 11, Tim Hardaway Jr. Starting at power forward, at 7'3", number 6, Kristaps Porzingis. At guard, 6'7", number 77, the head coach is Jason Kidd. One more time, let's hear it for your Dallas Mavericks.
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Gordon Hayward is a versatile offensive player, but he said, for me, being aggressive is playing downhill. Usually, if I can get things going to the rim first, it opens up every other part of my game. And he's still able to collapse defenses, finish, and create for teammates. Guys?
David, he is the total package. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Hayward out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Plumlee in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell. In at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And we're at the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance. What's the single most important thing to establish early?
Probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. You know, there's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys may play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
Doncic, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Passes to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Over Hayward. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Hayward kicks the ball. And Charlotte turns it over again.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Doncic against Ball. Stolen by Washington. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Hayward can hit. Doncic finds Porzingis. And Hayward with a clear path to the hoop. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Yes, that goes in. For the Hornets, they come into this following a loss to Dallas. Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Over ball. Doncic with the bucket.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Well, we know he's got a lot of tools in the toolbox, but the finger roll might be the sweetest of them all.
On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Ball. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
P.J. Washington.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Ball against Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Doncic. Porzingis inside. He's covered by Washington. Really left alone that time.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Rozier the pass to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Assist from
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving, no doubt whatsoever. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Hayward, Porzingis with the block. Hardaway against Rozier. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. From deep. There's Porzingis. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Quick, loud, and your Mavericks dance team.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Mavericks dance team.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. Bouknight, he's checked in for Ogier. And it's Ish Smith in for Ball. Now here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Kleber with the bucket.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up with the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 2. Up top, Plumlee. He's covered by Brown. And Brown over to help. Here's Bouknight. No good on the triple. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Smith against Brunson. There's the drive. Plumlee with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Stolen by Bullock. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Kleber, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And they recover it. Brunson scanning the floor. Inside. Brown, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Smith the pass to Bridges. Here's Oubre. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the line for him here.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
The first one falls. And Brown drops them both. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smith the pass to Plumlee. Stolen by Brunson. Brown with the screen on Smith. In the corner, it's Kleber. Brown. It's taken away by Smith. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorer. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
First team.
The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Cauley Stein in at the 5. Roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. All free throws good from Doncic. We see more and more players, Doris, stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet, 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
Here's Ball. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Ball finds Washington. And here is Bridges. Back to Rozier. And he drives in. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically great, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
First one falls for him.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Screened by Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Guys, you want to be able to score from all three levels, and Hardaway Jr. is capable. That instance, mid-range is on point.
Takes the turnaround J. Ball no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Now the pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Driving in. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
Second team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic. One shot.
That free throw good from Doncic. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now, here's Washington. Dishes it to Hayward. Driving inside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Ball against Doncic. Lets it go. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Ball. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Ball. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Porzingis is double. Out to Hardaway. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
His first shot coming late. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driving seat.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second chance points.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Brown's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's Sterling Brown in for Hardaway. That free throw good from Doncic.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
It's a T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Doncic. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 27 points a game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Bucket is good.
I'd say like lightning. Kelly Oubre flashes through on the drive. No one quick enough to stop him.
Brown sets a screen for Brunson. Pass to Kleber. Brown with the bounce pass. Kleber inside. Washington's on him. Kleber, no good. Hornets trail by 13. Pass to Smith to the inside. Bouknight. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 12. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Plumlee.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Doncic. 11-point game. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brunson, good.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And it's Oubre off the drive. Banked in off the glass. Oubre's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man.
Back to Brunson. Doncic outside. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Washington kicks to Smith. Plumlee with a screen on Doncic. Here's Smith. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Charlotte, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Brown, the pass to Brown. Brunson with it. Passes it to Kleber. Dallas moving it around. Bullock dishes to Brown. Here's Kleber. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint. And if we can continue to do that, it puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hey, everybody. Halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but two outstanding players through the first half. And this matchup has been every bit as good as advertised. Just take it from Shaq. I mean, he's the king of advertisements.
Stay tuned, folks. Don't change that dial.
But what about during the commercials?
Definitely not.
And now turning our attention to this game, we have seen a very confident performance for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Washington out there with Plumlee, and it's Ball in at the point guard position.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
Now here's Plumlee. Hayward kicks to Washington. Plumlee trying to break loose. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Rozier against Doncic. The pass to Powell. Back to Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway has got 10 points in the game.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
The kick out to Ball. Shoots over Doncic, and it's off the back rim. No good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And it's Washington missing. Pass to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Outside, Porzingis, three-pointer. And that one is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hayward with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Hardaway with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Finney-Smith's got his second basket of the game.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Ball against Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And the Mavericks making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Bridges checks in. And Ball gets double-teamed. Cauley Stein against Bridges. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range. Rozier's got 5 points so far. Porzingis with a screen on Ball. The three, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Oubre's checked in for Plumlee. Bouknight comes in for Terry Rozier, and Smith subbed in for Ball. Passes it to Hayward. Now, here's Bridges. Smith surveying the D. The pass to Oubre. Off target with his three. Dallas leading by 16. Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. Driving the lane.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Hardaway with it. Now Smith defending. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist from Hardaway. He's got 14.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Smith inside. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Oubre. And the basket is good.
Yeah, this is one thing about Kelly Oubre. I know he's thin, but there's a wiry strength to him. He's able to take the hit and complete it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
So both teams making some changes here.
And here's a look at the stats for Bridges. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 12 points per game last year, 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Now, here's Oubre. He's got 6.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Brown. Dallas moving the ball around. Brown the pass to Bullock. To the paint. Bridges with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Rozier's got the ball.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That'll be his second foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Kleba, the pass to Brunson. Back to Kleba. Brown against Hayward. They get a hand on it.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Here's Bouknight. And they get it back. Goes back up. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Gordon Hayward may not have the biggest frame in the NBA, but this guy will make up for it with aggressiveness.
Brown finds Brunson. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action after this word. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Good D, good pull. Understand something, one shot, one rebound, and let's go. We take care of the ball, get good shots, and get back on defense. Keep talking.
Efficiency, fundamentals, that's what I'm hearing from Jason Kidd right there.
Yeah, and there's a toughness to the way they're playing right now, and they're communicating. That's what Coach wants to keep seeing.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Bullock in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks, Luka.
Oubre on the wing. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
Dallas leading by 12. Now Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Ball. Doncic. That one goes in. Doncic has got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now, here's Rozier. Oubre can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Doncic. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Rozier on the wing, Bridges. And again, the Hornets missing. Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Doncic passes to Kleba. Kleba with a screen on Bridges. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Here's Kleba. The Hornets pull it in. Oubre's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pulls from the top of the key, and that one's good. Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
What a gifted natural scorer is Luka Doncic. Nice looking shot.
Finney-Smith's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Plumlee is checked in for Kelly Oubre. Pass the ball. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Pass to Porzingis. A 3-ball. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Ball against Doncic. Right wing. And they double up Doncic. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. And they'll get another chance. And the pass to Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Now, here's Kleba. He's covered by Washington. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills the 3-pointer. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half. So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. Ball from long range. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Ball against Doncic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. The kick out to Ball. No good from outside. Mavericks leading by 19. Doncic outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Pass the ball. Bridges a screen on Doncic. Here's Ball. Porzingis with the block, and he's able to get it back. From downtown, and it's Rozier missing. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-5 run. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Hardaway from outside. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Rozier against Powell. And it's Rozier missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Doncic. Plumlee with the rebound. Smith outside. Passes it to Washington. Now Rozier. And the three ball is good.
And this is why Rozier's out there. He knows he has the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brown against Rozier. Doncic outside. Here's Finney-Smith, and it's blocked.
He has the length to send shots back. I like seeing Bridges make his presence felt on this end.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Luka Doncic.